Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today we're checking out Horizon Zero Dawn on the PC running on the RX 7800 XT at max settings. I have the field of view set to max as well. And then on the other side we have Horizon Forbidden West running on the PS5 in the performance mode. So that we could at least have, a pretty smooth frame rate across both of these. For today's video. So the reason why I'm making this video right now is because we're about to be getting Horizon Forbidden West on the PC sometime in early 2024, and I wanted to be able to put something together to kind of show you just how amazing Horizon Zero Dawn looks on PC now. Like it rivals the PlayStation 5 version of Horizon Forbidden West on the PS5 with all the new visual quality and everything. I was absolutely blown away. When I got here to Meridian and I was playing around, I was like, I need to make a video. I was like, I have to make a video. So, it's basically what I did is, like, we're walking. I'm trying to avoid combat as much as possible, but it was kind of impossible to avoid combat and just walk around and look at this. I recorded both videos with no sound over them, not talking over either of these. I've been sitting here for a little while today playing around with this. Horizon Zero Dawn, let me just give you guys a little synopsis of why I love that game and why that pretty much made like the PlayStation 4 an essential have for that generation. PS5 was pretty weak up until Horizon Zero Dawn launched in like the end of 2017. I mean, if you look back at those years, I mean, we had like Bloodborne, we had Witcher 3, stuff like that had come out. But yeah, I guess you could say we had Uncharted 4 as well. But I think the PlayStation 4 generation, to be completely honest with you, really started taking off after Horizon Zero Dawn, because after this game launched, it was just back-to-back banger after banger after banger. I mean, early on in the generation, we had, what was it? Infamous Second Son and stuff like that, but those games didn't really hit the mark or didn't really hit that spot very well until this launched. I mean, up till then, I mean, this game here came out, it had a PS4 Pro version already, so we were already getting like higher quality resolution, we were getting higher quality settings. This game just absolutely looked beautiful. We had the addition of HDR support that came in with this, and if you were somebody that grabbed an HDR capable set, then you were able to see like the high contrasted colors, you were able to see like the higher, light versus dark areas that made it really stand out and made this game really pop when it launched. I mean, this was an amazing freaking game. And then now, fast forward to Horizon Forbidden West coming out and taking the sequel's visuals. I mean, at least on the PS5, PlayStation platform, obviously like the increase in fidelity, the increase in overall world geometry, the increase in vegetation and everything else that came with Horizon Forbidden West, better motion capture, better face capture, so much that went into this game. And then when you look at it on the PlayStation 5, like it already looks really good. It's like one of the best looking games on PS5 that you can get. And so when you look at that and you imagine just how much farther Horizon Zero Dawn came when it was ported over to PC, and then now you look at Horizon Forbidden West getting that Nix's touch, and it's going to be coming to PC here pretty soon. I'm pretty hyped for that. Not only am I super hyped for higher FPS, but also the fact that you'll be able to crank some of these settings up even more than what they already were on the PlayStation 5 is just going to be incredible. So right now on PS5, you are with Horizon Forbidden West, you're pretty much stuck with like 3 different settings. You've got your fidelity mode, which is 30 frames per second. If you have VRR and a 120 hertz display, you can bump that up to about 40 frames per second. Then you have your performance mode that is 60 frames per second, and then you have like the balanced mode, which also kind of gives you that like it's kind of like in the middle, and it lets the frame rate just do whatever it wants to. If you have VRR and all of that connected to your display at the same time, you're able to push those frame rates a little bit higher, getting up into like the 70s or whatever. Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less, but the overall experience just continues to grow as the overall experience, no matter what mode you pick, it usually is pretty good. Now, when I first played through the game, when I first bought it back when it first launched, there was a lot of bugs, a lot of glitches, a lot of pop-in, just a lot of different issues that obviously just kept popping up all throughout my first playthrough. I did play through that on the 30 frames per second mode. I went through that. I ended up giving this game like a 90 or something, like pretty high. Like, this was Horizon Forbidden West was pretty good, but I absolutely adore and love the story of Horizon Zero Dawn. That was just, wow, incredible. It's like an Aloy coming of age story, and it just felt like one of those really cool adventures where you're like, whoa, this is a cool new world, cool new ideas. You're fighting these big robotic robots, and it was just cool. It was intense. You get into the combat and stuff. I don't really think that Horizon Forbidden West took it up a notch or anything in terms of that. Like, it felt pretty close to what we were already getting on Horizon Zero Dawn. But that's not necessarily a bad thing either. They did add some stuff, like the glider, being able to ride, fly animals and stuff. The new machines that they brought to Horizon Forbidden West were actually pretty cool. I had a lot of fun with that. Getting down by the beach and the shore and all of that. It was very cool. Like, I like both of these set pieces pretty good, but I mean, I don't know. Like, I feel like Horizon Forbidden West could have been. I think they could have, found a way to do a little bit better story. The end of it did kind of like fall off a little bit for me. Like, I felt like Horizon Zero Dawn was much more grounded, whereas Horizon Forbidden West was a little bit more of a sci-fi thriller at the end of the day. Like the whole the whole freaking first civilization type people and stuff coming back and living like 1,000 years and being invincible, stuff like that. It just, that kind of thing just like took it in like a weird direction. I would have much preferred Horizon as a series to stay more rooted in what was going on the planet, having, maybe find like some rogue AI that was still like creating creatures or something on a distant part of the land or in the world. I don't know. They could have taken this in so many different ways, but then they just went completely nuts with the whole with the whole freaking immortal freaking immortal like people, and I don't know, man. Like that kind of just felt like a little bit weird, and it kind of just made the story of the second game toward the end just kind of, I don't know, a little bit not necessarily dumb. It just felt like really cheesy at that point, and it was like, I don't really know about this, to be completely honest with you. I was like, I don't know, but I still liked it. I still thought it was cool. Like I said, it just kind of took it out of the I would have much just rather have been like this, like, here we are, we're on Earth, and this is the result. And maybe even find a way to like rebuild like humanity and like bring back like some of the technology, stuff like that. I think things like that would have been really cool. But I mean, overall, I definitely think the first game is significantly better than Horizon Forbidden West. But Horizon Forbidden West, it really did do a pretty good job. So I'm actually looking forward to the PC version. That's why I made this video. I'm looking forward to the PC version because I want to see and play through this game at a high frame rate without having to, without having to like pick and choose, do I want visuals or do I want frame rate? I want to be able to have both on this game, and I want to be able to crank it up and push it as far as I have to I'm even considering picking up a 7900 XTX just in case, if my 7900 XT can't power through this one, or if the 7800 XT can't power through it. I'm pretty hyped to really play this game the way it's meant to be played. And in my opinion, the way it's meant to be played is at a high frame rate with beautiful visuals and everything just cranked up to the max. And that just kind of shows you, if you are still on a PlayStation 5 or you're still on an Xbox Series X or something, and you're older, and you got more money, you've got more disposable income, and you're really into video games, I've found that going PC has afforded me the opportunity to really push things more in a direction that, like, I'm like, wow, this is absolutely incredible. And I mean, obviously, if you've been at the channel for a while, you've seen like the ups and downs that I've had with the PC and stuff. So you can kind of gauge, what would be good fit for you going forward. This is pretty much my recommendation. If you're a PlayStation guy, Nvidia might not be a bad idea for you. I find that the Nvidia experience is like a step up from the PlayStation experience, because both PlayStation and Nvidia focus on sharp quality images and like crispness and stuff like that. Whereas Xbox, I feel like if you're an Xbox guy, you should probably go AMD, because AMD is going to focus more on the like upgrading it to me. It's like it is really like a 1-to-1 upgrade, Nvidia over PlayStation 5 and AMD over the Xbox Series X. That's just the way I see it. That's the way it comes across on my screen. And that's not a bad thing, and that's kind of the way I'm looking at it now, going forward. Is when I do have, like, I'll keep buying like an Nvidia GPU every generation or whatever, and that will pretty much be to upgrade my PlayStation 5 games, whereas the Xbox games will get upgraded by my AMD hardware and stuff. But if you look at this, I mean, we are running Horizon Zero Dawn on the PC version on the 7800 XT, just because I was going to do this with the 4070 actually, so that I could show you that little bit more crispness. But at the end of the day, I figured the 7800 XT was going to be the best, because not only did it give me a higher frame rate, it also gave me a significantly better looking image quality in my eyes. If it was on the 4070, this would have looked a lot sharper. That's the way it looked yesterday before I pulled the 4070 out, after I'd gotten it all fixed and figured out what was going on. It did look more sharp, and I was like, oh yeah. And then when I threw the 7800 XT back in there and I'm looking at it and I'm playing this game, I'm like, gosh dang. After I saw it on the 7800 XT, I was like, yep, this is the one we're making this video for. Because I've actually been playing through this again, on the PC. I've been playing through it again. I don't stick to it and just sit and crank it out. I do play it in, like, a couple hour block or whatever. But today I did actually yesterday, the day before yesterday and yesterday, I put another 4 hours into this game, getting in there and playing around. After I was done recording this video, I played even a little bit longer after this. So I mean, I've put like some more time into Horizon Zero Dawn, and got back up, to like a certain. I feel like I'm comfortable in the story right now, that I'm doing a lot more exploring and stuff like that. Whereas before, when I first played this game, I think I had 45 hours into Horizon Zero Dawn when I beat it the first time, and I was like, my gosh, man, that game was truly captivating for me to play through that. I absolutely loved every minute of the first game. I did. I mean, I guess you could technically say the same for Horizon Forbidden West, but that one took me about 24 hours to get through, and I wasn't as eager to run around and explore and look for things, just due to the fact that, like, all of the fog and everything, it just kind of obscured the landscape so much that it just I don't know. There, I've listed all of my problems with Horizon Forbidden West in the thing, but my opportunity to play through this game again on the PC is going to give me the chance to go back and correct some of the things that I feel like I did wrong. Go back and correct some of the issues that, or not necessarily correct some of the issues, but go back and actually take my time and really focus and really enjoy the experience. And you know, make some more content on it, and you know, be able to get my field of view slider so that I can change it like it looks over there on Horizon Zero Dawn, because that absolutely changes the experience. And the same thing with God of War 2018. If you play it on PC, you could put it in 21:9 mode, which you could put this in 21:9 mode as well, and it just looks incredible. You could put the God of War in that, and then it actually, you know, makes the screen wider so you can see more of what's going on. And I think that actually helped with the overall combat, because I didn't really ever care for the combat of the God of War games. I like the story beat, you know, of the first game and all of that stuff, but actually sitting there and getting into the combat, I just didn't feel like it was God of War to me. And I didn't want to, you know, and I didn't like trying to play it like a God of War. I know that sounds weird, but when they go and they change things and make things different in these games when they put them out, especially when you're playing a series and you're kind of used to it, it definitely changes the experience, and that's good. That's a good thing. A lot more people played God of War 2018. A lot more people like that. And I did too, man. I played through that game a couple of times. I've been playing through it on PC again, checking that out. But I feel like when you look at this one here, Horizon Zero Dawn, and then the God of War upgrade for PC, this one looks significantly better. I think this one here, they did a lot better with this one. And this one here, they had a whole lot more to work with. They had a better overall experience for what the game actually, you know, turned out to be. The combat sections in here. I like the melee on it, and I wish they would have. See, that's one thing that when they make the third game for Horizon Forbidden West, or for Horizon, I really want them to bring more melee combat to the game and make that more of a staple, because right now, I mean, it's good, it's fun, but I'd like them to expand upon that more than the other stuff that they expanded upon in Horizon Forbidden West. I feel like up close, personal, close quarter combat, it would actually add a whole nother dimension to what Horizon already is. I don't know. I'm really looking forward to the third game. The Burning Shores DLC for, you know, Horizon, it wasn't bad. I actually liked it. You know, I thought it was pretty good. It looks incredible. I can't wait to experience that again on the PC version. This is probably one of my favorite PlayStation first party IPs now. Like, Horizon is definitely one of those, and I'm really hoping that they can tone down the whole, you know, the weirdness that they brought with Horizon Forbidden West. You know, at least maybe get away from the whole sci-fi thing and kind of come back more to like a grounded adventure for the third game. There is also talk that they're bringing out an MMO game that is in the Horizon, you know, universe. I've played a bunch of Horizon Call of the Mountain on the PSVR, and to be completely honest with you, I like it, but it's more of just one of those little climb games, and I mean, it is pretty cool though. I'm hoping that eventually I'll be able to like sit down and actually beat that. That should actually be interesting. So, all right, my friends, I think I've said all I need to say. There's about another 10 or so minutes left of footage. If you guys want to go ahead and keep watching this, that's awesome. We'll get to nighttime. We'll see, you know, like the nighttime on both of these games, and you'll be able to still continue to enjoy the beauty of these, and you know, kind of just see for yourself that, like, yes, man, like, look how good these look. and I can't wait to see what Horizon Forbidden West is going to look like on the PC version. I'm very pumped. I'm very excited, and to be completely honest with you, I'm thankful that I will get to play through it again and take my time with it and really experience what Horizon Forbidden West really has to offer, because I don't play my PS5 a lot. I don't sit and play it a lot, and so being able to play through Horizon Forbidden West on my new Nacon Revolution 5 PlayStation controller, I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to that. I think that one is going to be a very good one, and yeah, this is going to be awesome, man. I cannot wait for this experience to finally launch sometime here in, hopefully within the next month or so. I really want to play it. So, all right, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Help me get to 10,000 subscribers before the end of this year, and I will be a super happy frog. So we'll see you guys later. Thanks. Bye.
Four seasons for this.
Hey,
And I'm denied by the new Dooms.
I thought you'd get a kick out of this. I was passing through No Man's Land when I bumped into Karja Expedition.
Karja in the Forbidden West, huh? You must be pretty daring.
Foolhardy, more like it. But they got a crew digging up ancient relics southeast of Stone's Echo. It's just your kind of thing.
You know me well. Thanks, Aaron.
Are the children all
What
right?
have they found?
Hey, how goes it?
Everyone's hanging by a thread. So much depends on your growth this evening.
Don't let your guard down. It's a bit frivolous, isn't it? I don't care. It's superstition.
Oh, wonderful.
Like how that feels!
Killer and the rebellion's reborn! No more meddling, Outlander! Might need that. ready. Gotta be.
There! Strider!
Run if you can! Get your head